playing a new game today called 2064 Read Only Memory. It's got this old 80s vibe to it. I've never played the game before, but I'm going to try it for the first time. So with music, I can't do that with the music being so blasted up my mouth, you know. Alright, that sounds good. It's a new game. Like I said, I've never played this game before. I am seeing what it's like. I'm only gonna do like maybe
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD.
Okay.
The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology.
Okay.
Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body.
Okay, it's cyberpunk.
Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology.
It's cyberpunk.
Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However,
I know what I would look
some
like.
can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them.
I would know what I would look like.
They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia.
Okay, this just reminds me of
Relationship
something.
organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem
Like I said, this
human-like in their
reminds me of something
interactions.
so much.
But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines.
Not really a game. It reminds me of Ready Player One, the movie.
Organizations, like the Human Revolution,
But
seek to slow the relentless pace
also
of
like
progress,
cyberpunk.
fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human.
I'm just sending a text to somebody.
High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line
hopefully,
even further.
This is actually...
And with this,
This
humanity's
is actually
destiny will be altered.
Plus, I heard that somebody is actually in this game. He's a YouTuber, but also a wrestler as well. Huh? Yep, it's cyberpunk. It's like cyberpunk. Prologue. Another popular YouTuber slash wrestler that goes by Xavier Woods, aka Austin Creed, is he's supposed to be in this. So hopefully, his voice is supposed to be in this. So. Okay, I see what this is. Okay, this is like... It's the games of old. It's the games of old. It's like, actually, it's like Leisure Suit Larry. in a way. Woo. So yeah, like I said, it's like the old, old games. It's like the old games of old, like wow. Yeah, this is actually pretty interesting. Like I said, it's like the old games of old. Like the 1980s games. 80s and 90s games. Oh my god, really? Selling your soul bit by bit. Character by character. Oh, that's funny. So you probably oh, excuse me. So you get this all done. Hopefully, this game is not gonna be too bad. Like I said, this is probably gonna be a short stream today. It's a someone's here. What the hell? What's going on now? I got a robot.
Good, you're finally awake.
What are you doing? I got a robot in my room now.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient.
Really?
Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
No, but How did you get in my
I
part?
came in through the door, of course.
Why?
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious. It only took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code.
Really? That's called
It looks
breaking
rather
an entry,
imposing,
idiot.
but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
Stroke B, okay. I knew my landlord
Don't
was full
feel
of it.
too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on
Oh,
you.
wow. Why?
I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter.
Okay. This is creepy.
Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
Okay.
And that you left it open. Yes, I attempted to repair it, but it uses a proprietary bolt head I am not equipped to remove.
Really?
I took the liberty of filing a maintenance request with your building superintendent.
Ugh.
Considering the speed at which he has historically worked, I estimate it will take him 16 working days to complete the repair. Not quite to my standards.
Hold on. What are you doing in my apartment?
I hope you don't mind.
Don't mind.
While
Okay.
you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
What?
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal conditions for the long-term performance of my microactuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit.
Okay, and what happened?
As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
Okay, what is going on?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I
What?
was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
Oh, Jesus.
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well.
You blew up my computer? What the fuck?
I would consider it no great loss, though.
Why did you blow up my
Why
computer?
were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Because it's the only I don't have enough money for a new computer. Oh, God, which one do I go to?
Don't
oh,
fret.
fuck it. What the hell?
I
Don't
did
fret.
manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Oh, God, you destroyed my computer.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Oh, okay, I see.
It is the least I can do.
While you're here.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous.
Oh, my
I
God,
have all the
really?
necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Who the heck is Hayden?
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes.
Oh,
I don't
God.
really know.
Ah,
That's why
you-
I'm here.
What the heck's going
Help
on?
me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're
Oh my
certainly
God.
the most statistically supported.
You're my only hope. Start from the beginning.
The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that.
Okay, what the heck's going
Earlier
on?
tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me.
Oh, excuse me.
He seemed frightened, terrified even,
Oh.
and instructed me to escape.
This
I
is
crawled
just
out
a
of a
weird,
window,
weird
and after some
game.
deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left.
Why would they do that to
He
Hayden?
is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped.
He was what? He was
I
what?
suspect it has to do with me. Excuse me.
This is just messed up.
I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before.
I get a robot
I
coming into
am
my
Turing.
apartment. You're a turd? What?
I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
Okay.
He's
I'm
currently
not going
researching
there.
advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his.
Okay, this is interesting.
Exploring true artificial sapience.
What? What? Exploring true artificial sapiens. Okay. That is interesting.
It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him.
Yeah, to turn it evil, probably.
Either to stop his research or to take it and use it for themselves.
Yeah, for evil. Basically, he made an android. How are you any different from any other ROM? So chatty, what makes you so special? Tell me more.
A regular ROM has virtual intelligence.
He has
They can
actual.
appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them.
He's
But they're
AI.
just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner.
Really.
They aren't in any way self-deterministic.
So he's AI.
As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around
AI.
me.
He's an AI. Artificial intelligence.
But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance.
Really?
Did he only program me with the illusion of free will?
How would you know? One way or the other?
How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his need to find out. But I can't say I have any new insight into the question. How
Really?
can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will?
Yeah.
You're right. I apologize for the tangent.
Really? That's a tangent? Okay. Why am I your best
I
hope?
ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me.
Wow. This is just messed up, man.
And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so.
Really?
The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will
Oh,
admit your
God.
total lack of recent successes is worrisome.
Really?
Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed
Okay.
and capable.
I might
If
not be playing
anything,
this game
it's
any-
worth
I
trying for
might,
Hayden.
no, I'm just doing this as... I probably won't be live streaming this game ever again. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not certain who
I'll
would
play it
benefit the
again,
most from
but I
taking
don't know if
Hayden
I'll
prisoner.
live stream it.
Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly
So-
paranoid as of late, and has warned me to
Like
stay
I said,
alert.
this has got
But
the
he
more
would
of the
never
80s and
specify
90s
anyone I should fear when I
vibe.
asked.
A Beezer
It's
Suit
not
Larry
as though
vibe.
he has any obvious enemies.
So,
There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him. Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty
So
of charging
hopefully
the
this
AutoCab
game-
fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
what? I can totally afford that. Lead the way. Why not go to the police? They might be able to help. Okay, bobblehead, I'll help. But there better be a story here. Oh, I could be a total douche. What the hell? I'll just go that way. I'll go the nice guy route instead of the douchebag route. Well, like I said, this...
That's strange. Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
Really?
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Perhaps the maintenance robot took care of it. You might have misheard. You were busy running away.
It's possible. Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems. At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
Okay.
Oh, a lucky break. It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's
Hey.
door has far better security than yours does.
Thanks.
I do not make a habit of entering people's homes in the middle of the night without permission for no reason.
Oh, this is gonna be tempting.
Breaking and entering is just not a sustainable hobby. So
Well,
yes,
at least
I
you
am
know.
quite certain. I saw it happen myself. I should have stayed and tried to protect him. I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
You think?
Of course not. How silly. To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify. Any sapient worth their silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually. I
Really?
could rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
It'll be fun to see you try.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people.
Oh God, really?
The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it
This
is to you.
just okay. This is just
It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage.
like I said. I probably won't be streaming this game ever again. I'm just doing it for the one-time shot.
Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though.
This is weird.
I could have and may even have been obligated to come
This
to
game
Hayden's
is just-
defense.
Truly and utterly weird.
But
But the old school graphics is fine. I like it. But
excellent point.
the whole thing is just
Let's start searching for clues.
very tedious. Like I said, this is very tedious.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from. It is a considerable distance to the ground below.
Yeah, I bet.
I took the fire escape.
Oh, really? Mega 16. Oh god, really?
That's Hayden's computer.
You think?
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform.
Really?
Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time. Your door used a much simpler set of algorithms with a much weaker processor. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU.
I guess
Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
I might not be playing this game for much longer. This is just really...
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it, I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert. The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition. While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers.
Really?
I do seem to have some skill with painting, though. Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expressionism to give me an objective.
It is really tedious and really annoying.
That's true. Machines are best at reproduction, still life, impressionism, photorealism. But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel. Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do enough of that at work.
Okay, this game is just getting...
Oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
This is just getting really tedious.
Ah, that device. I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule. it is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. The memory card slot is empty. It seems to be a match for the memory card you discovered. Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
Like I said, this is really tedious. Really tedious.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
Oh, God.
Not really. I guess we'll have to go ask.
Oh, this is going to be so dumb.
Says here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district.
I'm not gonna.
I'll mark it on your city map.
I'm not gonna be playing this game anymore.
We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
This is just really tedious. I'm done. Like I said, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end this here. This is just really, really dumb. I'm sorry I even bothered to play this game. I'll probably play it on my own when I get time, but this game was really stupid. So, have a good night. Take it easy. Bye, y'all.